What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're starting the video off with a good old-fashioned detail, and the Soarer has been down here for about a month now and it still has yet to get a proper wash. I tried to... so I did a really rookie mistake when I got down here, and the car came off transport and it looked fine. It had a little bit of dirt on it, but it looked okay, so I quick detailed the car. That was my mess up. And then it looked fine, but when I pulled it outside and it hit the sun, it was Swirl City, and I instantly regretted it. So the car's been kind of dirty, kind of not how I wanted it. It's finally getting a detail. Shulman's gonna go absolutely crazy on it, and look at all this stuff that he's got.
We'll get it right. It's a little rough.
This dude's got the setup here.
Yeah, thanks to Griot's. Bunch of
crazy,
awesome stuff. Literally everything you can do with a car. Everything.
So rad.
So much stuff.
So this car's got a lot of paint on it. He's gonna give it a quick wash, and then he's gonna be buffing and ceramic coating it, which it already has had that done previously, but because I got the bumper and lip and everything painted, they had to rebuff the car, and it took some of the ceramic, etc., etc., etc. So it's gonna get the works. It's got a lot of paint on it, so it should have no issues with buffing, and it'll come out sick. So I'm gonna get a bunch of shots of Shulman going crazy. What's the first step here?
Okay, so first step is decon. You get a decon soap, which means you strip all the previous waxes, sealants, or anything you use to get the car shiny, so you have a bare surface to buff on. So first up, I'll rinse the car, and then I'll use decon soap, and then scrub the car normally, which is a 2-bucket process. And then after that, we will go back and then do clay bar and then Iron X to get all the crap off the paint, so that the paint is bare paint and a clean surface, like I said.
Right.
So after decon, then we go, next step is polishing, and then tape the car, then we'll start polishing, and then after that it's time to seal it up and coat it. So this color is really sick. I'm excited to work with it, but yeah, it should be good. So first up is decon, and we'll get started.
Sweet, let's do it. So throughout this entire process, I'm going to be hopping back and forth between the detail and the Barra. We're filming a bunch of Barra stuff on the Mustang today, so I'm going to be hopping back and forth in between, but he's going to be pulling the car in once it's done being washed, and he's going to buff it inside, so I'll be able to get some shots in there a little bit easier. But already the car is coming along very nicely, and I cannot wait for this thing to not be hazy and disgusting. It's really crazy how just one quick detail session can swirl and scratch up your paint. It's absolutely crazy. And I used like 2-bucket method and everything afterwards. I washed the car after I quick detailed it, and it still swirled it up badly. So
you use, touch your car with a dry surface with a dry rag, even with lubricant, get any kind of little dust, that's it. Swirls, you know, and dirt. So that's what happens. You get a perfect car, one little touch, and scratch. So
lesson learned there. I'm gonna have Shulman teach me how to properly keep a car maintained.
If it's sealed or coated, you can just rinse it off, and then like if you want to go to a car show real quick and don't feel like washing it, get the pressure washer or the hose and rinse it off, and then chill it. Yep.
Done deal. All right, quick little break from Barra stuff, but pulled the car in. It already looks much better than it did before, but you can't see the swirls in the light. All the swirls are down along the side here because I just went over it with a dry rag. But besides that, what's the next step, Matt?
So decon is pretty much done. Now we're using a car pro eraser to get all the oils or other contaminants after decon off the paint, so the paint is bare and ready to be polished.
Sweet. I mean, in this light, it already looks like, you know, to the normal person, I don't think they would do anything to this, but there's a lot more that could be done, and we will show you. So it's hard to tell, but you can see some swirling going on here. It's very minimal. It'll just come out with a polish, but there is a lot that can be done to make this look super crazy. So he just went over one pass.
One quick little pass to see what I'm working with. So first things first, I'll get one of the buffers out and a certain pad and a certain compound or polish, and then I'll do a few passes and see what works best for the entire car instead of going through and saying, oh, I got to change this and change that, and then we do everything. So did one pass on the back of the car, and already, if you look here and here, the haziness and watermarks and swirls compared to the one, about two passes on this side, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. Still some minor blemishes, but you can see on the camera.
Where's the difference? I can see it, I can see it with my eyes, but it's hard to see on camera.
Crazy. And that's just one little pass.
Damn.
So that's pretty crazy. So
wild.
Lots more to do, but now I know what I'm working with.
So if you guys can see in the paint there's a bunch of lines going up. That was definitely for me.
And this is for me, I think. That's okay to go away.
Yeah. But if I come to over here, look at the trunk already. It's fucking insane. But he just finished doing this pass over here, and it's like perfect. It's like glass. You can see kind of this little separation here, which is haziness. That's the difference between pads. So this one was microfiber and this one was foam. So in his last step, he said he's gonna go over everything with foam. It'll all have the same look. It's very hard to see, but like right here, there's a difference. All right, so it's the end of the day. We didn't get to finish the car today, but we're gonna finish it in the next portion of this video. But Shulman already did basically a little more than half the car, and the thing looks awesome already. I mean, you can tell on camera this thing is just gleaming, and I'm stoked to have it looking like this again. So we're going to, it's raining, so we don't want to pull it outside, obviously. So we're gonna pull the Mustang up, get that in the air, put the Soarer under there, and then pull Z-Roy in, and we will be back in 3 seconds. All right, so it's the next day. I didn't film any of the rest of the process. It was just Matt finishing everything up. How do you think it came out?
It looks really good.
Yeah.
Took longer than expected, but it looks awesome. So this color is real candy and pearly, and a lot more swirls than I thought, but it's a lot better.
Thanks to me, right? But here is the result. This thing pops so crazy now,
Shiny.
and yeah, it's absolutely incredible. I wasn't able to get, the last time this car was detailed, like a really good after shot, but here down in Florida, it's sunny up until 4 p.m. when the clouds roll in and it wants to rain. But I mean, look at this. It is so good.
So I did probably about a 2-step process, and then coated it, and then let it cure for about a week, and then we can wash it again, and then do the first wash after the whole correction and stuff, and then it'll look nice and clean again.
Hell yeah. Let me know when you want me to quick detail it.
Yeah.
No, but he killed it. It was really cool to watch this whole process. I haven't really been able to sit by and watch it. I just kind of drop the cars off and they get done, but seeing it go down was really cool. And this thing is ready to go, man. I'm super pumped. He also coated the wheels with that ceramic spray.
Yeah.
And they are looking glossy as ever, which for a brushed wheel to look glossy, that's pretty crazy.
It was super clean. Then some guy at the blower came to maintenance, and then some dust got on the car, but whatever.
Right. So yeah, I'm super pumped. Car's clean again, and hopefully I will not destroy it.
No, I won't let you. So I'm here now.
Please don't let me.
No, goodbye.
Okay. All Alright guys, so it is the next day and I got some cool packages in the mail over the last week that I figured I would share with you in this video. As you guys know, in the previous video, I announced that we were going to be manual swapping the Soarer and that I was waiting on a few things to come in, and well, they have come in. First off, right off the bat, I bought a bunch of stuff from Drift Motion, and they are a company in California that supply a lot of JZ parts. They supply a lot of turbo kits and manual swap parts for Toyotas, Nissans, all those chassis, and I picked up a bunch of stuff for this manual swap, so let's get into that box. So first off, we have a stainless steel clutch line. We have a slave cylinder. I don't want to open this completely, but this is an auto to manual transmission conversion mount. So this goes onto the automatic trans mount and basically cradles the manual transmission. So that is important. I got some ARP flywheel bolts along with some 1JZ bell housing bolts. I'm not sure if the auto and manual bell housing bolts were the same, so I figured they supplied them, I might as well get them. I think they're like 20 bucks, so good call on that. In terms of a clutch, Adam has the clutch from the Brown Chaser that would work perfectly for the setup that I'm trying to go with on that car, so I'm gonna be buying that clutch setup off of him. I don't remember exactly the brand or if it's a different stage clutch or something like that, but we'll find that out in the future. Then I have this other box that just showed up a couple days ago, and it's got some brand new Toyota stuff in it. So in this box, besides the really cool Japanese newspaper, we have a brand new master cylinder from Toyota. Super rad. We have the bracket for the manual pedal, also straight from Toyota, brand new. And then we have the manual pedal itself, brand new from Toyota. I'm really stoked that they actually still make these things and that you can just buy them. Saved me a lot of time there trying to find a used set somewhere, and I was able to just go on a Japanese Toyota site and just get them brand new. Now, in terms of when the manual swap for the Soarer is gonna go down, I'm not entirely sure yet. FD is coming up soon and we're focusing on getting everything ready for that. But in the meantime, we're also working on something over there that you'll see in the video after this video. So I hope you guys are stoked for that. We're gonna start working on the Lexus LS400 VIP project. So that is super cool. Sorry if not a whole lot went on during this video. The detail on the Soarer was a lot more extensive than I had expected. I thought that it was just gonna be a quick polish and wax, but it turned out to be so much more, and it looks amazing because of that. So once again, shout out to Schulman. He did a fantastic job on the car, and I can't wait to drive around in it some more. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.